Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school wrestling. Tonight, the Kime Company, Mustang Trucking, Uricksville Eagles, and PAC Drilling presents the Indian Valley Braves hosting the West Holmes Knights. Tonight's match is also brought to you by Warrior Barriers, Newtown Mall, and T-County Boxing Academy. Now let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school wrestling with Big Z Sports.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Big Z Sports Live Wrestling broadcast from Gnadenhutten. I'm Keith Thomas, joined by Blaze McMorrow as the Indian Valley Braves host the West Holmes Knights. Blaze, we're in for a good one tonight.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good duel. You know, I think last year we didn't cover it, but it came down to the last match, I believe, last year. So, I mean, I won't be surprised if that same scenario happens today. You got two deep teams with a lot of talented wrestlers.
Yeah, I mean, it could come down to heavy. Like you said, they're going to go ahead and they're going to start off tonight at 106. They're going to wrap it up at heavy. And
that's how we like it.
Like you said last year out at West Holmes, it was Indian Valley's Corbin Robertson. He was in the lineup last year. He's out this year due to injury, but, you know, he battled out. I think it ended up being like a 10-8 win. Took the decision, you know, and he won the duel over Dylan Sowers last year. So, you know, it could come down to the same thing again this year.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be some great matches, you know, looking at the lineup. They got through weigh-ins, and like always, we got about 20 guys weighed in for 14 weight classes from each team, so there's going to be some strategy. So, you know, we're going to try the best to make sure we call the right guys.
It makes our job easy, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got to, you know, it's tough. We don't know all the kids real well, but we know most of them. And, you know, West Holmes are coming off a great weekend out at their own tournament. You know, their West Holmes Invitational, the Todd Day Memorial. They were runner-up to Carrollton, which, you know, Carrollton is a really good team. And,
good team.
And they come out of there I think two champions, you know, Loudon Dixon at 157 and Easton Ross at 215. And, you know, right there just bring up Loudon Dixon, you know, defending state champ at 150 pounds Division II.
Yeah, back at 100. Now he's at 157 pounds. He's everything as advertised and more. He's good. Yeah,
he's going to wrestle senior Arian Braun tonight on senior night. That's could happen. That's a projected lineup. You never know with a shift there. You know, if Coach Barr feels he needs to juggle guys to maximize points there. And, you know, Indian Valley, they kind of divided and conquered this weekend. You know, they sent a group of guys out to the Peg Leg scuffle out at Garraway. But the main tournament, some of their best guys went up to the Loaded Bulldog Brawl tournament up at Green. And, you know, only having, 5 wrestlers up there, they took 6th place out of 21 teams.
Hey, you get guys on the podium, that'll do it. That's it. I was talking to Travis Poland, who's actually, we're very fortunate. He's one of the best refs in the area, and he's on the call tonight. He was actually there up at Green, and that's one of the things he talked about was the talent that was up at that Green tournament.
Yeah, I mean, Bodie Raymond come out there with 2nd place, Bronco Braun 2nd place, Boston Braun 4th place, Arian Braun 2nd place, and Bradley Bart took 3rd place. So just to tell you, I mean, to come out there, them guys all up in the top 4 of that tournament, a very good tournament, you know, that speaks volume where they're at right now.
And looking at, like Bronco Braun, his weight class at 120 pounds, he had returning state champion, and then he had Beckler from Waynedale in his weight class, who he ended up revenging that loss. He pinned him, who's a multiple-time state placer. And then he was in a really close match with the returning state champion before he kind of went for it all with short time, which kind of made it look more lopsided than what it actually was. So, that was a loaded tournament.
Yeah, I mean, right now, you know, you look at Indian Valley, as you always use, they're getting their feet under them, right? They always get a little late start with their football program, been running late into the season, you know, into wrestling season.
Yeah.
You know, them big, deep playoff runs do hurt the wrestling program and basketball program. And, you know, so if you look at it this way, it's Indian Valley's kind of got their lineup where they want it to be, you know, the next, you know, probably the rest of the way.
Yeah, and hey, we kind of talked about it before. You'll take the late start to wrestling if it means you get those extra games and you get to chase the state title in football. Anytime, every time, you'll sign up for that every year.
Yeah, so you look at the West Holmes side of it, you know, they're a little banged up, talking to Coach Vaughn, and, you know, they're working some guys through, so there's some guys we might not see tonight, but he's preparing his team, for the postseason run. They're going to be at the regional duels next week at Claymont opening
Saturday.
round. Yeah, so they'll have Claymont opening round. And then just today I found out, Indian Valley will be heading to New Lexington to take on Steubenville in the first round. So
they got Big Red.
Yeah, so all these two teams tonight will be, moving on to state dual competition next Saturday.
Yeah, these are, like we mentioned yesterday on the broadcast, these are two teams that are representing that Steubenville-Gallia Academy District in Division II. With a shot to go down to the state duels at Bishop Watterson. So whenever you're in that group, that goes to show you're one of the better teams in D2.
Yeah, so if everyone's joining the broadcast, there's some matches out there. There's 3 JV matches tonight, and then there's going to be senior night as well. So we'll have the camera on the mat, and then the plans to go live, I think, at 7 p.m., start off at 106 pounds. So
yeah, I think that 7 p.m. might be extremely optimistic. I think a little late start today. I'd say we're probably before the actual first varsity match. What would you say? They just got to do warm up, senior stuff. I think we could be pushing 7:15.
Yeah, maybe. West Holmes team already warmed up. I don't know if they'll I don't know if they'll do a quick warm up. Indian Valley's varsity team still needs to.
They normally warm up in the back,
so they could be already warmed up. So
it could be then.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But we're going to take a quick time out. When we get back, we're going to do a Warrior Barriers LLC interview here. One of the local Indian Valley guys. So Big Z Sports, we'll be right back.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Looking for a team you can count on? Mustang Trucking in Uricksville is proud to keep America moving mile after mile. Family-owned and community-driven, Mustang Trucking stands behind the values of hard work, dedication, and teamwork, just like the Claymont Mustangs. Proud supporters of Claymont athletics and the incredible student-athletes who give it their all on and off the field. From the road to the scoreboard, go Mustangs. Mustang Trucking, driven by pride, fueled by community.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles is an international nonprofit organization uniting fraternally in the spirit of liberty, truth, justice, and equality to make human life more desirable by lessening its ills and promoting peace, prosperity, gladness, and hope. Locally, the Uricksville Eagles is a proud supporter of not only local school districts, but also local police and fire departments. To learn more about the Uricksville Eagles, they invite you to stop by and see how they are truly people helping people.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at PacDrilling.com.
In a world where quality is often sacrificed for speed, there's a team that still believes in doing things right. At Warrior Barriers, they're more than just builders. They're veterans, men and women who know what it means to serve. Every fence and every deck is crafted with precision, pride, and integrity that only comes from those who have been through the trenches together. Because your home deserves nothing less than the best. This isn't just their job, it's their mission. Warrior Barriers custom fencing and decks, built with quality by those who understand it best. Unrivaled integrity every time.
Welcome back to Gnadenhutten as we get ready for the Indian Valley Braves versus West Holmes Night Wrestling match, and we're going to do a Warrior Barriers LLC interview, and we're going to welcome in Indian Valley longtime coach Jamie Bircher. Coach Birch, how you been?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I mean, you're always a busy guy. It's kind of wound down a little bit. You know, you only got Evan in school now, but Jackson's down at Wheeling University, still competing in wrestling, and, you know, how's he been?
He's doing pretty well. I believe he sits 15-9 on the season, and yeah, he's finding out what D2 wrestling is about in college, not D2 high school. It's a little bit different story. So
those boys are a little bit built different. Them are some grown men.
Yeah, when we had him on, he broke it down real good and give us a lot of insight to how it is, and it's a lifestyle, right? It's a little different. You got to manage classes a little bit. You're down there by yourself. Parents ain't there, and you got classes and trying to get your training in. You know, it's a different focus.
It sure is. Yeah, you don't have mommy and daddy down there to babysit your food intake, and yeah, you got to manage. You still ultimately you got to go to class every day, right?
Yeah.
So academics is important. But yeah, he's working hard. Got the conference tournament coming up. It's going to be really tough for him, but looking for him. He's wrestled well lately, and he's battled some of the top guys. So we'll see if he can get a podium.
I was going to say, following from a little bit of not as close as you, obviously. I mean, you look at he's wrestled the best guys that you can wrestle in Division II.
Yeah, he's wrestled 4 of the top 10 kids in the country.
Yeah.
And had a really good match with the kid from with Gannon at the time. He was ranked 5th in the country, D1 transfer, 1-point match 30 seconds ago, and he wasn't able to pull it out. But the talent's there. He just got to get bigger.
Yeah, and that, I mean, that's what, when you're talking a true freshman wrestling 197 in college, you're talking some of those guys are redshirt seniors who were 24, 25 years old.
Yeah, the Gannon boy was a redshirt senior.
Yeah,
So he had a full beard, slightly bald, and looked like he was 45 with 7 kids. You know, he looked like
those guys already got 80K in their 401K.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we think Indian Valley sports, you know, I think a lot of people know, and I know myself, that you've been around a long time, right? When you got out of school and you kind of turned your athletic career into coaching, and you've been at this a long time. You've coached baseball. I believe you might do a little basketball. No basketball?
Only
I know you
sport
did.
I haven't coached
Okay,
here.
so I know you did bowling. You kind of
Did
the
bowling.
patriarch of getting that underway, that program. And then obviously longtime middle school football coach, helps with the high school program. And people don't realize what you've done for years, even off to the side. You were coaching rec ball to your travel teams in the Rebels organization. And, you know, when you really look at some of these kids that came through, you've been blessed to coach a state championship baseball team.
Yep.
And you were part of coaching a state championship football team. And, you know, I mean, you know, that goes to shows the volume of your dedication to Indian Valley sports.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but it's been a blessing. Yeah, it's an honor for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you look at you know, I want to give a little shout out to your wife, because I think behind every great coach there's a good woman that, you know, puts up with that. You know, you spend a lot of time away from home and you put a lot of time in kids. My boy was blessed to be around you, and I know how he felt about you. You know, that's kind of got a little thing here. It says, beyond the wins and losses, Bertram is recognized for emphasizing accountability, work ethic, and representing the program the right way. A lot of former players from Indian Valley still speak highly of him and the influence he's had on them. And I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's just like I said, it's been a blessing and an honor really to be around the programs that I've been around, and definitely a lot of fun. And for sure, you got to have a good wife not to, you know, to put up with all the times away, and especially when I was coaching baseball early, my boys were just little duffers. So
yep.
It wasn't easy for her, and she's
Man, that's a big old womb right there.
That's a couple stitcher there.
Yeah, you got a little NJV. But on the other side of it, you know, I think it's pretty cool. You're getting out at the high school level. Your son Brogan, you know, former Indian Valley football player, athlete himself. You know, he came back, joined the high school staff, and, you know, you coach with the middle school, but you're part of the high school staff on Friday nights, helping a little bit, and that's pretty cool that you're both there together.
Yeah, it's kind of come full circle, right? You get an opportunity to, you know, you coach a kid all the way up, and he graduates, and here we are coaching middle school together. So, you know, it's a cool, and hopefully he takes away, you know, maybe gets into coaching and pursues a coaching career.
Yeah, I think he's going to.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, talking to him and that, it seems like he kind of enjoys it, and you know, he's enjoying the time. Obviously, you look at too. I mean, your son Jackson was a part of that state football championship team. You and Brogan were on the coaching staff. What a moment for your family, you know. And then Evan, he was in the 8th grade that year, and he's part of the football program.
Yeah, it was. Obviously, you can't. Those are just priceless moments in time.
Yep.
It was unbelievable. Unbelievable experience.
Yeah, so now you got a little more time in the spring, and, you know, really it's just you're doing football and that. And, I mean, how's Evan doing in basketball? Let's talk about Evan a little bit here.
Evan's doing all right. He does pretty well. He's getting a little bit of run time with the JV, so that's good. He gets a little bit of that experience in front of the bigger crowds, and, you know, getting to play against, again, just like Jackson at the college level, he's playing against older. You know, it's a difference in every sport. So getting to adapt to the game and, you know, really coming into his own as an athlete. You know, he's really smart, and he's a good athlete as well.
Yeah, so yeah, you've raised 3 great kids. I know them all, and I want to say that you and Kelly done a great job, and I really always appreciate my time talking to your boys. I don't talk to Evan as much, but I talk to Jackson and Brogan a good bit, and it just speaks volume for you and your family and everything you've done for Indian Valley sports. And I know a lot of people in the community feel the same way. But I want to shift gears to one of our main sponsors this year is Pack Drilling. And, I know you're kind of the driving force behind that with the Codwell family, and we greatly appreciate it. And I don't know a whole lot. What's Pack Drilling do out there?
Pack Drilling is, we do a lot of different things. We're like a third-party service company to another company. It's called OWS, so we do a lot of work, third-party services with them, and we have our own wells that we serve, and you have, we call them lease operators or pumpers that go out and check the wells and record the data. So great place to work, great people. I mean, you're not going to get a better family than, to work for than those guys.
And they're huge supporters of area sports.
All area sports, too. It isn't like they're in Ivy. You see them at all schools, and really appreciate the Codwell family and everything Pack Drilling does for us at Big Z Sports and everybody. So, yeah.
Yep, they're great people.
Yep. So I really appreciate coming on, Coach Bircher.
I got to mention one thing.
Okay.
Colt just texted me. He said, "Can we get a picture of Jamie with the chain on?"
Oh no, he wants to see you with the wrestling chain.
I don't think that's happening, right?
Only if I head and arm Blaze.
I'd say head and arm Colt out in the snow, and we'll give it to you.
You need a video of that tomorrow? I'll meet him up.
I'll just trust you about that.
Huh?
All right.
I like it.
All right, Coach Birch, I appreciate you taking some time to jump on with us. We're going to take a quick time out, pay some bills. We'll be right back.
There's something special about Newtown Mall. It's more than just a place to shop, it's where the community comes together. Whether you're finding the perfect gift, meeting up with friends, or just enjoying a stroll through your favorite stores, it's a great time anytime. With local favorites, familiar faces, and new experiences waiting around every corner, there's always a reason to visit. Stay connected and see what's happening. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit newtownmall.com today.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
The T-County Boxing Academy is excited to announce the return of their youth boxing for 2026. Registration is now open for interested boys and girls ages 7 to 15. Classes will run Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. T-County Boxing gives you the option of paying for the classes monthly or per visit, whichever works best for you. To learn more about youth training and all that the T-County Boxing Academy offers, find them on Facebook.
Stepping Stone Crafts and More, located on Macaulay Drive in Uricksville, has everything you need to decorate your home or office for any season throughout the year. Stepping Stone is filled wall to wall with handmade crafts, candles, and more. Plus, when the weather gets better, Stepping Stone expands their selection with a variety of outdoor decor. To see all they offer, stop by 1745 Water Street in Uricksville or find Stepping Stone Crafts and More on Facebook.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Gnadenhutten, or call 740-254-4626.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Welcome back to Gnadenhutten as we're moments away from the Indian Valley Braves hosting the West Holmes Knights here in high school wrestling action. Blaze, we still got one more, I think, junior or JV match here, and then they're going to roll into senior night, and then hopefully we're going to be underway here, close to hopefully 7 o'clock. I don't know. Well, no, it's 7 now.
7:01, so
yeah,
maybe 7:20, 7:15, maybe. I'm trying to be optimistic.
Yeah.
Regardless, though. It's wrestling, and we get to talk wrestling, so we'll take it.
Yeah, West Holmes, they're coming in here. They got 3 ranked guys in the state right now. Peyton Martin at 126 pounds. He's ranked 9th in the state, 8th place last year at the state tournament. He's been a little banged up. He's out. Coach is hoping to get him back soon. And then, of course, Loudon Dixon, the senior, he's ranked 2nd at the state at 157 pounds, returning state champion. Camden McLuggage, he's a senior, ranked 21st in the state at 190 pounds, state qualifier last year. And
He's a former OW for us.
Yeah, we were, what match was it?
It was West Holmes Garraway, doing the school. He got that big win over Dylan King.
Yeah, Camden, he always brings it. When we cover West Holmes, man, that dude, he seems like he's got a gas tank and he just pours it on.
When you talk about baller, you think like basketball, football, but if you put that in a wrestling term, the kid's a baller when it comes to stepping on the mat.
Yeah, then
he's game.
Switch over to Indian Valley. Looks like they got 7 guys ranked in the state. Looks like Bodie Raymond, the sophomore, ranked 5th at 113 pounds, Division II. He got 5th place last year at 106 pounds. I know Bodie's looking to kind of get back down there on that podium, kind of get a little higher if he can. And Bronco Braun, who, he made a great run last year, knocked off the projected state champ and has got out to the semifinals last year.
He beat Ole.
Beat Ole in the quarters. And, he's ranked 5th in the state at 120 pounds. And, he's got ended up getting 6th place down there last year at 113. And, he's looking to kind of get a little higher himself down there. And I think he's got the ability to do it as well.
He does, yeah.
Brock Albright Sr., Brock's had a rough couple years here, banged up a little bit on and off. And, he's out there. He's still battling. He's ranked 13th in the state at 126 pounds.
He's a kid that, like you said, he's kind of been through it a little bit with injuries, but you really want to see him peak, and he's one of those kids that we're rooting for. We want to see him finish. He's always been a tough wrestler, so we want to see him finish what he started and finish right.
Yeah, unfortunately Martin can't go tonight, and that would have been a big match tonight.
It would have been a really good match.
I'm sure Brock was looking forward to it. So, and they're doing senior night right now, so you're going to see on the camera, and it looks like
speaking of Brock Albright right now.
Yeah, Brock Albright's the first senior they announced. Then we're going to roll into Boston Braun, sophomore. He's ranked 12th at 138. Brett O'Connor, he's a sophomore, ranked 34th at 150. Well, and then Bradley Barr, he's a sophomore, ranked 18th at 175. And then Caden Riggs, he's a senior, ranked 20th at 190. And Riggs just getting back. He's had some injuries and getting recovered from football there. And I think he's only got 2-3 matches under his belt coming into the Peg Leg. And then
I think he's got Philly and Peg Leg.
Okay, so yeah,
And then this will be his third actual. He wrestled some matches at the Peg Leg, but his third time making weight on the scale in wrestling.
Yeah. Right now it's Arian Braun, senior. He's out onto the mat now. You can see on the screen there. So our camera's on the opposite side of the gym there. We'll apologize for that. But yeah, looks like we're going to have Brogan O'Connor up, senior. Had an outstanding football career for the Indian Valley Braves on both sides of the ball. Offensive and defensively. Spoke to him out at the Peg Leg there. He's got some college options maybe to go continue his athletic career playing football, so that'd be pretty awesome to see.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, Brogan's a good young man. Next up, it looks like it's going to be Rowan Pacine. Rowan took a few years off the mat here and focused on his football career. He's back on the mat here as a senior.
Rowan participates in football, wrestling, track, trust drive, and is a member of the National Honor Society.
Now looks the last senior they're going to have looks like Caden Riggs.
And next fall, Rowan plans to attend Ohio University to study PE and health education. Rowan Pacine.
So Indian Valley with only 5 seniors, Blaze, so that not a real big senior class, so they must have a lot of underclassmen on the team. That's always a good sign for the program.
Yeah, it's always good for the future.
Yeah, Caden Riggs is up next here, 190-pound senior.
In football and wrestling. He also attends New Point Church, and Caden plans to join the workforce next fall. Caden Riggs.
So yeah, he's going to have a big match tonight with Camden McLuggage from West Holmes.
Yeah, when you kind of look at the projected lineups, that's one of the matches that stand out right away.
Yeah, talking to Coach Vaughn beforehand, that's one he kind of pointed out to me. He expects it to be a good one.
Let's hear it one more time for the seniors.
So that's the Indian Valley seniors right there. So yeah, we're going to take a quick break here, and then when we get back, we're going to get through the national anthem and everything, and hopefully we're going to be underway here real shortly. Big Z Sports, we'll be right back.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
USP Sandblasting and Painting specializes in sandblasting, painting, high-quality graphics, decals, banners, and signs. Whether you have a one-time job or a company that needs multiple graphics, USP provides design services to create the attention-grabbing designs tailored to fit your needs. Since 1986, USP has offered sandblasting and painting services, providing customers with high-quality products and results. Give USP Sandblasting and Painting a call at 740-254-9061.
Not sure on what to pick up for dinner? South Philly Pizza has just what you're craving. With a variety of options like hand-tossed pizzas, garlic cheese sticks, wings, and freshly made salads, there's something for everybody. For their daily specials and to stay up to date on their newest menu items, find South Philly Pizza on Facebook. South Philly Pizza, located at 225 Commercial Avenue Southeast in New Philly on Route 416, is ready to serve you. Place your order today by calling 330-339-3000.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Gnaden. Your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostics equipment. Whether your vehicle needs regular maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Looking for a team you can count on? Mustang Trucking in Uhrichsville is proud to keep America moving mile after mile. Family-owned and community-driven, Mustang Trucking stands behind the values of hard work, dedication, and teamwork, just like the Claymont Mustangs. Proud supporters of Claymont Athletics and the incredible student-athletes who give it their all on and off the field. From the road to the scoreboard, go Mustangs. Mustang Trucking, driven by pride, fueled by community.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles is an international nonprofit organization uniting fraternally in the spirit of liberty, truth, justice, and equality to make human life more desirable by lessening its ills and promoting peace, prosperity, gladness, and hope. Locally, the Uhrichsville Eagles is a proud supporter of not only local school districts, but also local police and fire departments. To learn more about the Uhrichsville Eagles, they invite you to stop by and see how they are truly people helping people.
Welcome back to Gnadenhutten as we're moments away from 106 pounds here. We're going to have a forfeit here. At,
West Holmes is going to jump up 6-0. Only forfeit we have scheduled, at least according to our projected. So Wyatt Crabb's going to pick up a forfeit here for West Holmes at 106 pounds. That's going to send us off to 113 pounds, where we're going to have returning state place for Indian Valley, Bodie Raymond, and he'll be wrestling Colton Garver.
I want to give a big shout out to the Keim Company, Mustang Trucking, Uhrichsville Eagles, and Pack Drilling, our streaming partners, for bringing you this live wrestling broadcast from the Gnadenhutten High School.
Both guys kind of, there's a shot in there by Raymond. Garver does a good job blocking it off. Raymond controlling that elbow. Garver kind of looking little front headlock there, but Garver trying to hit a go behind. Raymond can dump this and pick up a 3-point takedown. Just need to pop out that back door. He's going to do so on the edge. And then off into the hardwood they go. Bodie Raymond leads 3-0. 1:05 here to go in the first period.
Yeah, Bodie was real patient there, and just kind of worked his way out the back door there, Blaze, finished that takedown on the out-of-bounds line.
Bodie's a tough guy on top. I expect him to try to get to work and get to work quick. Already kind of looking for that bar. Now he's got that looking near side here. Garver trying to work to his feet. Raymond going to look to return him. Going to put him back to his butt. .30 seconds to go here in the first period.
Yeah, Raymond trying to get kind of into a bar series here. He's going to have to try to probably pull him back in a little bit here.
Yeah, he got there. Looks like from here, he's got a little bar half in, trying to get a couple swipes before the period. He's got I think he might have one. Close. Got a swipe, I think twice, but
yeah, he did a nice job. He made sure he was driving Garver to keep him onto the mat.
West Holmes going to defer. Raymond's going to go down here to start the second period. Still leading 3-0. Garver does a good job breaking him down. Raymond working back up to his base. Garver keeping that pressure. Got a nice little cross wrist. Raymond does a good job fighting his hands. Raymond with hand control here. Now going to look to try to work his way up. Now he's got Garver kind of in trouble. Garver's high. Raymond's going to look to pop out. Could pop him out. Could reverse him to his back if Garver doesn't.
Yeah, he's kind of tuck pulling on that head there.
Wrestle smart here. It's one of those ones that Garver might be smart to just bail before he ends up giving up extra. Going to get the 2-point reversal.
Potentially dangerous there.
I'm going to say potentially dangerous, and Bodie Raymond leads 5-0.
Official Travis pulling on the call tonight.
You talk about officials in our area with Rocky and Travis, and I mean, we're very, very fortunate. Those are two of the best in the state that we have just in our area.
Yeah, we had Mr. Larry Laggett last night.
Larry Laggett, another one of the best around.
We always seem to get Larry a lot on our broadcast.
Garver up to his feet. Raymond doing a good job trying to bring him down. Garver trying to square up. He's going to get a 1-point escape with 32 seconds to go here in the second period. Garver in a little front head. Raymond controlling that elbow. There'll be a little stalemate call.
6 seconds left here in the second period.
Shot in there by Raymond. He's going to have to score quick. Oh,
that was close.
Another 2 seconds. He probably has it. He's going to take a 5-1 lead into the second period.
Something you talked about last night. Sometimes you walk up there on short time and you take that quick shot.
You think you can be safe, but don't take long. Garver's going to go down. Raymond's going to kick him out. He's going to make the score 5-2. with Indian Valley giving up a forfeit at 106 pounds. It's one of those matches that with one of their heavy hitters, you got to think Indian Valley would like some kind of bonus point here.
Yeah, you know, when you spot 6 like that, you're looking for ways to get it back. And like you said, you know, when you look at some of your best guys, you're looking for them to somewhat get a major, a tech fall, or a pin to make up the deficit.
Yeah, Garver's doing a really good job here. There's a 3-point takedown for Raymond. That's going to make it 8-2.
He's right into a bar here.
And there's center mat now, so Raymond got that bar if he can kind of go back to that little bar half he went to earlier.
Yeah, Garver, he's trying to fight Hains there.
Garver's going to be a stalling on Garver. Raymond posting that elbow, looking to bring that head to the knee. Garver's head's flat on the mat. Raymond was looking for a stack.
Yeah, a minute to go here in the third period. Raymond up 8-2.
Probably one of them situations they'll give him about 10 more seconds. Nope, they're selling it now. Kick him out, get a takedown. Try to at least have a major.
Yeah, kicked him out right in, trying to get in on a shot. Garver doing a nice job blocking it off into like a front headlock situation here.
Yeah, Raymond trying to control those elbows. Raymond leading 8-3. The takedown would pick up an extra team point. But Garver got overzealous there. He's going to give up a takedown in. Almost gave up back.
Yeah, he was an opportunity there almost to score, and then Raymond did a nice job there.
It's going to make it 11-3. Garver gets an escape here in the next 10 seconds. He could make it back to a regular decision. Raymond's going to need to ride tough. And Bodie Raymond's going to pick up a 11-3 major decision over Colton Garver, the freshman from West Holmes.
South Philly Pizza scoreboard update. West Holmes Knights 6, Indian Valley Braves 4.
And that's going to bring us to 120 pounds, where we're going to have Bronco Braun, returning state placer for Indian Valley. He'll be going up against Liam Angle from West Holmes.
Next up at 120 for West Holmes, Liam Angle. For Indian Valley, Bronco Braun.
You know Travis Pullen always said about that last name, Angle, in wrestling, right? That's a wrestling name.
That's a wrestling name.
He's got his hands full tonight over Bronco Braun, you know. Bronco, a junior year.
Bronco's a penner, man.
Angle, he's a sophomore.
Bronco gets a chance. He's going to put them shoulder blades flat and pick up 6. So you got to wrestle super cautious. Braun's going to pick up a 3-point takedown. He's going to let Angle go. Another shot attempt in there, reshot by Angle. Braun collecting them elbows, going to possibly look to step over here. He's going to. Angle giving up 3 in back. Braun looking for a fall.
He's looking to kind of step over a little more, scoop that head up.
Kind of get that little reverse half, but Bronco Braun's looking for a fall. He's going to pick it up. Be a fall for Bronco Braun at 120 pounds. That's going to bring us here to 126 pounds. Where we're going to have Brock Albright for the Braves. And we're going to have Ann Daughtery for West Holmes.
At 126 for West Holmes, Ian Daughtery. And for Indian Valley, Brock Albright.
Albright, another senior, here for the Braves on senior night.
Yeah, always bittersweet wrestling your last time in your home gym. You kind of always want to go out on top. Albright's going to get a pickup, a 3-point takedown, 15 seconds in.
Yeah, this is definitely the last time Braves will be here tonight. You know, they head down to New Lex for the regional duels, and then there'll be a claim-out for the IVC, then back claim-out or Steubenville for the sectional.
Yeah. Albright's a guy that's tough on top, has a really nasty cradle. Already looking for it. Posting there again. And it's tough whenever you can run that cradle to both sides. Here he's got a little barbed wire. Now he's going to use it to kind of set up the cradle, look to lock it up. Daugherty doing a good job fighting. Daugherty trying to knee slide up. Albright doing a good job with pressure. Now he's got a cradle locked up right now. He's got a minute to do something with it. Close to the edge. Daugherty's going to try to kind of naturally work his way out, and they're going to do so.
Going to reset here. 53 seconds left in the first period. Daugherty's going down. Albright on top for the Braves. Daugherty's up to his feet. Albright with a mat return. He's going to get that tight waist in there looking for a tilt. Quick tilt there. He's
There
going
he
to
goes, back to that cradle.
Right back to that cradle there.
Daugherty doing a good job fighting it off, though. I got to watch saying that because no sooner do I say that, I feel like it gets locked up.
There it is. He got it that time.
He's got him on his back, too. He's getting back points. Daugherty does a good job rolling out of it. But Albright staying with him. Going to pick up 4 near fall. It's going to make it 7-0.
Yeah, Daugherty's doing a nice job on the bottom fighting out of some of them situations that Albright's put him in.
Albright's choice. He's going to choose neutral here to start the second. Shot in there. Nice shot in there by Daugherty. Single. Albright cut the corner on it pretty quick, though. Albright looking to roll it through. High man wins. Albright's going to pick up a 3-point takedown. Makes it 10-0.
Albright looking for that cradle again, Blaze.
He loves that cradle. Looks like he's close. Daugherty's doing a good job fighting it.
Yeah, he keeps trying to control that hand a little bit.
Can't lock a cradle up if you can't collapse that hand to a wrist or your other hand. Almost looks, he has it locked up, arms out of it, but gonna be hard to get a pin here, but still pick up back. I say that as he almost had a pin.
Yeah, he's kind of rotated his lock there and almost,
Gonna pick up 4 near fall, makes it 14-0. Albright. One more turn or and that'll be all she wrote.
10 seconds here. He's going to run out of time here in the second period. Albright's going to take a 14-0 lead into the third period. See what the West Holmes wrestler here picks. Looks like he's choosing top. Albright's going to go down. Albright with a quick escape here, or in a tech fall.
And that's one of those situations as a coach, you don't want to say you do it, but sometimes you put your guy on top because if he gives up escape, it's a guaranteed tech fall, but if you put him down, he can get cradled and give up that extra team point. Brock Albright's going to pick up a tech fall, and that's going to bring us up here to 132 pounds. We're going to have Owen Ayers, freshman, for the Braves. He'll be going up against Gabe Umstead, the senior from West Holmes.
Stepping Stones Crafts and More scoreboard update. Indian Valley Braves 15, West Holmes Knight 6.
Umstead, a kid that really put a lot of work in the offseason. You kind of look at some of those open tournaments and dual tournaments. He's always wrestling, always any chance he gets. Ayers is in on a shot. Ayers goes big there, and he puts himself in harm's way. Umstead's going to pick up 3 takedown.
Yeah, Ayers being a freshman there, he's going up against a senior in Umstead. We've seen him wrestle for a few years. You don't want to put yourself in a bad situation wrestling an upperclassman like that.
Yeah, you don't want to give him something. I like the approach by Ayers, trying to go big, but when you're going to go for that throw, you need to make sure you have momentum going with it. But that fearless style from the freshman makes it fun.
I've seen Ayers multiple times this year. He gets behind early, and he'll find a way to battle back and win.
Well, just like right there, he's back in on another deep shot. He's looking to bring it up. Umstead does a good job towing down. There's a shot in there by Umstead. He blocks it. Ayers blocks it off. Another shot in there by Umstead. Ayers doing a good job. Umstead tries to pass that elbow. Now Umstead in position to pick up a takedown here. He's going to do so. Makes it 6-1. And that's going to be the end of the first period.
Yeah, nice job by Umstead there. About 6 seconds to go in the period to get that takedown. Coach Lenhoff here questioning the takedown. Ayers going to go down here to start the second period. He's trailing 6-1. Umstead up on top here.
Little reversal attempt in there by Ayers. He's to his feet. Umstead's going to return him back down to the mat, and he's going to return him to his back. He's getting near fall. Umstead picking up near fall. He's got 4 for sure. Going to look for a little reverse half here. Now almost kind of like a headlock position, going to kind of walk his hips toward the head.
And minute 30 left in the second period. Umstead's got plenty of time here.
Now he's going to kind of go over. Almost kind of get a little mixer position. He's got Ayers in a bad way with a lot of time on his side. And he's going to say he's waist deep.
We're going to take a quick timeout. Big Z Sports. We'll be right back.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to Gnadenhutten. We're at 138 pounds.
Where we're going to have Calvin Penberry for West Holmes, and we're going to have Beckett Swaldo for Indian Valley.
Looks like the first strategy move into play.
Yeah, I think there could be a scratch for Indian Valley at one of the upper weights. So
yeah, it looks like Pasine had a late scratch, so it looks like they're going to be bumping Braun up and O'Connor up.
So you got to kind of, as a coach, make the moves on the fly. That's why sometimes you weigh those extra guys in, because you never know. Shot in there by Swaldo, looking to suck it in. Looking to cut the corner. He's going to pick up a 3-point takedown. Pendlebury to his feet quick. Swaldo with a big mat return.
Swallow with that little tight waist in her half there going to push him out of bounds.
On the boundary, yeah. Going to go back to the center. Swallow leading 3-0. 46 seconds to go here in the first. Swallow keeping good top pressure. Pendlebury getting back to his base, looking to get to his feet. And he's going to pick up a 1-point escape.
20 seconds here. He kicked him loose. I'm sure Coach Barr's going to say, hey, we got to get that back. We got to get a takedown.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where if either of these guys are able to pick up a takedown right before the end of the period, that'd be huge. Going to go out of bounds, back to the center. 8 seconds to go here in the period. One of those ones you watch that quick shot. And a shot in there by Pendlebury. Kind of shot from far away. Pendlebury's going to defer for West Holmes. Swalwell's going to go down for Indian Valley. Pendlebury's got a cradle locked up. He's going to suicide. It almost went too fast with it, rolled through. Now he's going to look to step in the crotch, and he's got Swallow in trouble. Pendlebury needs to get that bottom knee out from underneath of him and put him inside. Get that distance. There he is. He's putting that knee where it needs to be. And Pendlebury's going to pick up a big fall for West Holmes. Trailing 3-1. Gets on top, and that cradle's the great equalizer. Big win for West Holmes.
Yeah, it's a big win for Pendlebury there. He was trailing. We're up at 144 pounds here. Looks like it's going to be Boston Braun for the Braves.
He'll be going up against Oliver Hiller for West Holmes.
Just as we expected, tight duel.
Tight duel, yeah.
It's a Stock of Concrete scoreboard update. West Holmes Knights 18, Indian Valley Braves 15.
Braun on pressure early. Braun a long 44, let alone 38.
You know, he uses that long frame to his advantage when he gets on top because
Yeah.
he's got a mean cradle.
He can slap a cradle on from about anywhere. No guy committed to a real shot yet. Both guys kind of still filling each other out, moving each other around. Shot in there by Hiller. Braun got a tight whizzer. Hiller's looking to bring it back up. Going to split it between the legs. There's a little broomstick there by Braun. He's going to pick up 3, and he's picking up near fall. And he's already fishing for that cradle. He got 2 swipes there. He's leading 5-0. Ten seconds to go here in the first period. Braun might have it locked up. He's going to suicide one himself, and he's going to run out of time. Braun's choice. He's going to choose top. Goes to show you his confidence level on top.
You know, if you're Hillard right now, you got to be prepared. You know what's coming.
You know it's coming, and he steps up right into it, and Braun locks it up. Steps up with no hand control. That's it. For a cradle guy, you'll take that any day of the week.
Got a quick 3 there for Braun. He's up 8-0.
Hiller's going to need to get hand control and work his way up.
They just hit Hiller with stall call there. He's kind of balling up there because he's kind of anticipating that cradle.
Braun has it locked up again. He's looking to bump it over. He got 2 more swipes. That's going to make it 10-0. A minute 12 to go here in the second period, and he's going back to it again. Now he's going to look near side. Going to look to stud this up, walk it towards the head, run it over. And he's got him in trouble. Boston Braun's going to pick up a fall for the Braves at 144 pounds.
And Big Z Sports will be right back.
In a world where quality is often sacrificed for speed, there's a team that still believes in doing things right. At Warrior Barriers, they're more than just builders. They're veterans, men and women who know what it means to serve. Every fence and every deck is crafted with precision, pride, and integrity that only comes from those who have been through the trenches together. Because your home deserves nothing less than the best. This isn't just their job, it's their mission. Warrior Barriers custom fencing and decks, built with quality by those who understand it best. Unrivaled integrity every time.
We're back here at 150 pounds. We're going to have Noah Grassball for West Holmes, and we're going to have Brett O'Connor from Indian Valley.
USP Signs and Graphics scoreboard update. Indian Valley 21, West Holmes Knights 18.
Both teams kind of exchanging blows and keeping this one tight. There's a shot in there by O'Connor. He's going to cut the corner. He's going to pick up a 3-point takedown. You got Indian Valley, like you said, leading 21-18. This is a big one for Indian Valley because, you know, Loudon Dixon looms on deck for West Holmes, and that's a tough one for anybody.
Yeah, it's a tough draw for Arian Braun here on senior night, but, you know, we know Arian, he's going to go out and give it his all here, so we're going to see a good match, I think.
Wonder if they maybe consider, bumping somebody.
Yeah, that's possible. There could be a bump coming. We don't know.
O'Connor got a bar in. He's looking to run it over. He's getting swipes. He's looking for a fall. And Brett O'Connor's going to pick up a fall at 150 pounds for the Braves. Over Grassbaugh from West Holmes.
See what's going on here, see what the plan is. I don't know who's got to send out first. Do you, Blaze?
I do not.
Looks like they're holding the green up, so does that mean green sends? Yep.
There goes Arian Braun. And here comes Loudon Dixon.
Yeah, they were waiting. I mean,
they were right.
I think West Holmes was willing to bump if he bumped.
Yeah, I think they were gonna chase him down. Got returning state champion from West Holmes, Loudon Dixon, going up against Indian Valley's Arian Braun.
I think Loudon, he's committed to Ashland University, I think, to continue his wrestling career.
Yeah, going to go wrestler for former West Holmes great, Spawn Seller. There's a go behind 3-point takedown there by Dixon. Dixon's a guy that, I don't know nationally if he's in the rankings, but he's as good as anybody in the country. I know he wrestled multiple-time state champ Blake Cosby from Michigan at the Brecksville tournament to a 4-0 match. Cosby's committed to Michigan, multiple-time state champ, ranked top 10 in the country. Just wrestled like a decently competitive match against Melvin Miller from Bishop McCourt 2 weeks ago. So,
yeah, and I think Miller, he's committed to Virginia Tech.
Committed to Virginia Tech with that McCourt crew with Bassett and Owen McMullen. They're going to run out of bounds. They're going to go back to the center for a restart. Dixon leading Braun 6-2. 55 seconds to go here in the first. Dixon's going to pick up another 3-point takedown. Caught that bar. He's looking to take steps around the head. He's got Braun in trouble. He's going to sit that hip through. And Loudon Dixon is going to pick up a fall for West Holmes at 157 pounds.
Yeah, Big Z Sports. We'll be right back.
There's something special about Newtown Mall. It's more than just a place to shop, it's where the community comes together. Whether you're finding the perfect gift, meeting up with friends, or just enjoying a stroll through your favorite stores, it's a great time anytime. With local favorites, familiar faces, and new experiences waiting around every corner, there's always a reason to visit. Stay connected and see what's happening. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit newtownmall.com today.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
Welcome back to Gnadenhutten. We're at 165 pounds.
We're going to have Finnegan McClintock for West Holmes. He'll be going up against Brogan O'Connor from Indian Valley. Another senior for the Braves. McClintock for West Holmes, a junior. Shot in there by O'Connor. Looking to pop that head, cut the corner, and pick up a 3-point takedown. Connor's got a cradle locked up. He's going to look to bump it over. Got all the time in the world to do so. Now he's going to look to bring it straight back. Don't want to bring it too fast as they'll roll through it, but he does a good job settling in. Going to look to put that knee in the side. Keep that tight lock, let him kick. Eventually, just betters your position. And Brogan O'Connor is going to pick up a huge fall.
Yeah, we're going to step away. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
The T-County Boxing Academy is excited to announce the return of their youth boxing for 2026. Registration is now open for interested boys and girls ages 7 to 15. Classes will run Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. T-County Boxing gives you the option of paying for the classes monthly or per visit, whichever works best for you. To learn more about youth training and all that the T-County Boxing Academy offers, find them on Facebook.
Welcome back to Gnadenhutten. We're at 175 pounds.
Well, we're going to have Lincoln Gomes from West Holmes, and he'll be going up against Bradley Barr from Indian Valley. Barr took a low shot, looking to come through the crotch. Gomes trying to wrap them legs up. Almost look for a stalemate here, and that's what we're going to get.
Top-notch auto here in Gnadenhutten scoreboard update. Indian Valley 33, West Holmes Knights 24.
Drawing in on a shot. He's going to cut the corner. He's going to pick up a 3-point takedown. I said Braun. Barr, I meant. Bradley Barr.
Well, it's hard to, a lot of bronze on this team and all the B's, you can lose it there.
Barr got a nice tight waist here. Goins to his feet. He's going to pick up a 1-point escape. Barr keeping that pressure. He's going to shoot on the edge. He's going to put Goins' butt to the mat.
So last time we covered a duel down here at Indian Valley, I got a text from somebody in there talking about Bradley Barr. And they're like, he played football? And I said, yeah, he's number 18. Then they're like, oh, that makes sense. That great football player for the Braves.
He is. Physical. He was playing inside backer. Was it last year as a freshman?
Yep. Yeah, this year here he's kind of lead man, a fullback when Mr. Football Grady Kinsey was a tailback, and he did a great job lead blocking for him.
Barr in on a shot. He's got Goins' butt to the mat, and he's going to pick up a 3-point takedown.
Quick on his feet.
And when you think sophomore, you look at him, you're like, man, only a sophomore? Physically looks the part.
Yeah, what I noticed this year being around the few matches we got to do him is Coach Dusty Braun is always the main voice for Bradley Barr. And he's really aggressive and wanting Bradley's offense constantly going.
You might even hear him through the mic, right?
That's how I know. We hear him. Yeah, you're right. They might hear him at home. Yeah, Barry's up 6-1 here. Now make it 6-2. They just updated the scoreboard.
Dusty's a guy, though, that, I mean, when you think Indian Valley Wrestling, he's definitely one of those voices you're going to listen to.
Yeah, they'll be the new varsity baseball coach this season.
Yeah. Barr in on a shot. Looking to come through the crotch. Goins trying to pick that far side ankle. Barr gets some height here. He's going to be in position to pick up another 3-point takedown. He'll pop that head, and he's going to pick it up. Makes it 9-2, a little under a minute to go here in the second. Goins to his feet. Barr's going to shoot him out. And Goins is going to get hit for stalling.
Yeah, Barr ain't messing around. He's kicking him back out, and he's right in on a shot. 40 seconds left here in the second period. He's going to be getting right back on his attack.
It's one of those situations. Barr smells blood in the water. He knows he needs bonus points for his team. So he's looking to get to work.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he was a freshman on his team last year, and he knew it would come down to the last match. So
he's going to snap him down. He's going big. He's going mixer. He's stepping over. Barr's looking for a fall. He's got Goins in a world of trouble here. Goins does a heck of a job fighting off his back. Not before Barr picks up a big 7-pointer. Should make it 16-3 when they update the scoreboard.
Yeah, I think that's what Coach Braun's coming over here to try to get the scoreboard situated.
Should be 3 takedown, 4 near fall. See, I can do math.
He did pretty good.
Barr's going to choose neutral here. I bet you he looks to go big.
You see who that scoreboard operator is over there, don't you?
Oh, jeez.
Jason Hostetler.
Oh, I seen Jamie Bircher over there. I'm like,
no, that's Jason Hostetler. Oh, man. Jason, good guy. His son, Gavin Hostetler, here tonight, here watching the Braves. Bart, he's going to be looking. Oh, yeah, takedown's going to do it. He's going to have to put him right to his back, right?
Yeah, it's one of those situations. I won't be surprised if Barr goes big again. He has plenty of time. Look for the perfect opportunity. He's going to shoot double. He's going to cut the corner, and Barr's going to pick up a technical foul here. It's going to be a 19-3 winner.
Yeah, and then Big Z Sports, we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Stepping Stone Crafts and More, located on Macaulay Drive in Uricksville, has everything you need to decorate your home or office for any season throughout the year. Stepping Stone is filled wall to wall with handmade crafts, candles, and more. Plus, when the weather gets better, Stepping Stone expands their selection with a variety of outdoor decor. To see all they offer, stop by 1745 Water Street in Uricksville or find Stepping Stone Crafts and More on Facebook.
Come back to Gnadenhutten as the West Holmes Knight Cannon McLuggy just accepted a forfeit at 190 pounds. Indian Valley's going to bump up here to 215.
They're going to bump Caden Riggs up here to 215. Forfeited the match to McLuggage. It's one of those situations where if Riggs picks up a win here, he could put the duel in hand for Indian Valley.
Yeah, the duel still in reach for West Holmes here with some bonus points. Easton Ross coming off a good weekend from his own tournament there, champion over at the West Holmes Invitational this past weekend.
Riggs in on a shot. They're going to give Riggs a takedown, Ross a reversal. Let's see what Riggs weighed in at 186 pounds. You know what Ross weighed in at? Ross weighing in, I mean, he's fitting the bill. He's 214 pounds, so. Riggs giving up about 30 pounds.
Riggs going to be down here, the minute 33 left here after that quick takedown reversal. The quick sequence.
Riggs looking for a Peterson here. Ross does a good job locking that leg in on the ankle to avoid it.
Yeah, we'll have the T County Boxing Academy post-match show here coming up here after the 285-pound match.
Riggs still fishing for that Peterson. I said fishing for that Peterman. That's a shout out, Chad Peterman.
Yeah, he was fishing for the Peterson. Ross doing a nice job under some pressure.
He's looking to...
I mean, using that weight difference to his advantage. Making Riggs carry that weight.
He's looking to run this over. He's going to look to... Uh-oh, Ross locks a cradle up. He don't want to suicide this. He don't even have an arm unless he just muscles through it, and he did. He's getting near fall. Riggs fighting. He's got short time. They always say don't ever suicide a cradle without the arm.
And he did it.
And he did it.
I think that was just all strength.
He muscled it through.
He's going to be up 6-3 here. You know, West Holmes bench, they were up on their feet. They were looking for bonus points, you know, tighten this up.
That would have came down to the last match again like last year.
Yeah. Sowers was a part of that last year. They're heavyweight, and this year it's Cruz Gardner for the Braves.
Ross doing a good job moving around. Riggs throws that boot in. Ross catches it.
Yeah, Ross kind of pulling up on it. I thought he was going to try to step over.
Riggs going to need to readjust his hips. Ross is trying to put his butt to the mat. Riggs does a good job throwing that other boot in. Settling back.
I think just it's so hard with the different size difference there for Riggs.
There's a big reversal. And Ross is going to throw the half end. Ross is looking for a fall here. He's got 4 back. And Ross is going to pick up a fall for West Holmes.
That's a big fall. That's going to tighten the team race up. Indian Valley 38, West Holmes Knight 36. We're down to heavyweight.
Down to heavyweight. We're going to have Cruz Gardner for the Braves and Dylan Sowers for West Holmes. Winner of this match wins the duel. Wow.
Sowers, he come out, you know, he was in this moment last year. And
he's looking
like I want to get this one back.
He wants to redeem himself. A lot of pressure to put you in.
Yeah, Sowers the senior against Gardner the sophomore.
Sowers in on a single. Now look at. He's going to cut the corner. He's going to get a takedown. He's posting that elbow. He's going to go fishing under, looking for a barbed wire. He's going to look to use it to jerk it over. Looking to walk it around the head. He's got him on his back. Gardner rolls through. Only got a swipe. Gardner doing a good job fighting.
Yeah, Gardner's got his arm here, and, you know, Sowers is going to need to anchor in, or he might pull him over here. Gardner's really pulling on that arm here. Sowers up 3-0 here, 44 seconds left in the first period. You know, we got here tonight, we were talking, you know, this could come down to the last match.
Yeah, and what do you know?
This is right where it is, you know.
Seconds to go here in the first period. Sowers has him over. Gardner rolls through, but Sowers he's getting near fall. Sowers looking for a fall. He's going to pick up a fall, and West Holmes is going to win the duel at heavyweight.
Yeah, 42-38, Blaze,
wow.
Just like we thought it come down to. Big sequence there.
What a stinking duel.
Man, 2 nights in a row here, we've got some really competitive duels. Yeah, I mean, you know, we go back and look at this. It was all bonus points at but one match. We're talking tech falls and falls there. And then, you know, then we had then we did have the major. So every match was a bonus points match.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I mean, what a duel. I mean, unbelievable. So, yeah, we're going to chase down here. We're going to chase down Coach Scott Vaughn and Blaze and me. We're going to try and figure out the OW here real quick. We're going to take a quick timeout, run some ads. We'll be right back for the T County Boxing Academy post-match show with our Warrior Bears LLC coaches interview. Big Z Sports right back.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Gnadenhutten, or call 740-254-4626.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
USP Sandblasting and Painting specializes in sandblasting, painting, high-quality graphics, decals, banners, and signs. Whether you have a one-time job or a company that needs multiple graphics, USP provides design services to create the attention-grabbing designs tailored to fit your needs. Since 1986, USP has offered sandblasting and painting services, providing customers with high-quality products and results. Give USP Sandblasting and Painting a call at 740-254-9061.
Not sure on what to pick up for dinner? South Philly Pizza has just what you're craving. With a variety of options like hand-tossed pizzas, garlic cheese sticks, wings, and freshly made salads, there's something for everybody. For their daily specials and to stay up to date on their newest menu items, find South Philly Pizza on Facebook. South Philly Pizza, located at 225 Commercial Avenue Southeast in New Philly on Route 416, is ready to serve you. Place your order today by calling 330-339-3000.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Gnadenhutten. Your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostics equipment. Whether your vehicle needs regular maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook.
Welcome back to Gnadenhutten for our Warrior Barriers LLC coaches interview. I got West Holmes night coach Scott Vaughn. Coach, a big duel again.
Yeah, there's a big one, especially at Indian Valley. You know, they always come out to wrestle, and I'm super proud of our guys. They competed. We had a little bit of adversity there through the middle of the duel, but, I'm proud of them because we talk about the momentum in a dual meet, and somebody's stepping up to stop that momentum from the other team, and, yeah, I'm super proud of our effort.
Yeah, I think one there to me was 138. Calvin Pendlebury, he was trailing a little bit there, and he come out and got a big pin, got the momentum back your way, but then Indian Valley shifted it back and got two. But then your guy at 157, Lyle Dix, the state champ, come out and he took care of business and got the momentum back on your side.
Yeah, Calvin Pendlebury jumping up. We had an injury over the weekend of Ollie Roberts. Got a little dinged up, so Calvin stepped up. He's normally a 32-pounder, so I'm super proud of him. He works super hard. He came in a lot in the preseason and was working out with some one-on-ones with Coach Stanley. He's, a dedicated, great kid. Super proud of him. And then, Loudon does Loudon things. He's a machine and he works super hard. So, great job by the boys tonight.
Yeah, so me and you pre-match there briefly, we spoke. We thought, 190 pounds we thought was the marquee match. Well, Indian Valley threw a little curveball. They bumped away from Cam McLuggage, and they bumped Caden Riggs, very solid guy, up against Easton Ross. Ross coming off a great weekend at your own tournament. Ross knocking off, Riggs with a fall, and that puts you guys back in position to secure the duel. Like you said, Easton's right there to, he could be OW. But what I thought is when we were sitting here doing this, it come down last year, come down to one guy last year, he come up a little short and you guys lost that duel in a tight one. We thought tonight it was going to be the same way. So our OW tonight's Dylan Sauer, senior heavyweight, man. Great job tonight.
Thank you.
You went out there and you took care of business. I seen you coming out on the match. And, you had a bounce in you.
Yeah.
You were ready to go, and I said, I told our guy on the broadcast, he's ready to go. How'd you feel about that?
Well, I need to go out there, have myself pumped up. That way I can stay in the match no matter what. Can't really look at the score. Can't get too much in my own head, and I got to kind of keep it up like that.
Yeah, I think going out there, too, really, you only had to get the decision, and you just went out there and did your thing, and you let things flow right into it, and you secured a big fall for your team.
Yeah.
Being a senior, what's it been like being a West Home Knights the last 4 years here?
It's been pretty good. I've been jumping around quite a bit of weights. I started out at 157, and I finally made it up to heavyweight. But Coach Vaughn's kind of always been training me for heavyweight, so I guess he kind of found where I needed to be.
Yeah, so that's good. You got the team peaking at the right time. Coach, as you're heading into I don't know you've got anything the rest of the week. I know you in a couple of Saturdays here you're going to be down at Claymont for the regional duels.
Yeah, we're off. Varsity's off until the regional duels next weekend. We have a JV tournament coming up on Saturday, but it'll be nice for the varsity guys. I think this is our only weekend we've had off so far, so it'll be nice to give them a weekend off, especially with all this weather and all the madness going on. Let them heal up a little bit. And yeah, I mean the boys are wrestling really well right now. Our duel with Clear Fork. And then we had a really good showing at our home tournament, which is always tough. And then, again, a very tough Indian Valley team. So, we're wrestling really well, and I'm looking forward to next week.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to having you. We really appreciate you this year. You opened up your program every time we've had you. You've been real open to us and helping us out with the broadcast stuff. And, that's what we want to do is grow the sport, and we really appreciate West Home Knights opening up the program to us.
Yeah, no, and we talked about it at Garaway, too. I love that you guys are doing this and reaching out to people, being able to watch it, especially if they're not able to be here. But it really promotes the sport, and you guys do a great job, so we really appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, that's Coach Scott Vaughn and an outstanding wrestler, Dylan Sowers, from the West Holmes Knights here. And West Holmes comes out victorious, 42-38 here from Gnadenhutten. We'll catch back up with you guys next Saturday from Claymont High School for the regional duels. Big Z Sports, we're out.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.